It wasn't really a surprise. They're just tightening up what they'd already done and being a bit more specific. They had already largely banned antimony export as a refined product, but specifically focusing on the US now. It's a unique commodity that there's about 80,000 tonnes of this mined around the world a year, but the world's using about 120,000. So everybody's depleted their stockpiles. What's been driving that is largely solar panels, but also increased military usage. So they've done it for many, many reasons, and certainly one of which is to repay the US for some of the actions that they've taken. From our point of view, it wasn't really a shock. But it's just added to the concerns that the world has that there's not a lot of antimony around, and we're in a unique position to supply 7% of the world's antimony supply.
So no doubt you could become a beneficiary in sort of taking on this hegemony in this space.
Oh, we certainly already have. Not too many people knew what antimony was 12 months ago. A lot more do now, and a lot more are finding out every day of actually how critical it is in so many products, and particularly solar panels and military uses as much as its traditional uses as fire retardants and such like. So it is a unique commodity. The thing about it is that it's only used in very small amounts in each product. So significant increases in price doesn't actually mean that the end product costs a lot more. So it's not, say, like lithium, where it's a very high percentage of the cost of a car. It's a very small percentage in each thing that it's used, but it's critical to be there.
Right. Just a broader question, Ron, a big picture question here. I was speaking to an expert who told me that not just the production of critical minerals, China also does a large part of the processing of these critical minerals to then have them get into various electronics or military hardware or weapons and other systems, advanced systems, high-tech systems. And so I wonder whether there is enough competition on that front as well.
Oh, certainly not. The world, and Australia is a great example of shutting down smelters for many years now. So most of the refining is going on in China. They certainly control that market, and that has worked very strongly to their advantage. Other markets around the world are moving on solving the problem, but it's not a quick fix. It's definitely not a quick fix. So they do control the output, and a lot of people still have to send it there to be processed. Once it's there, it's not coming out. So it's a real problem for the rest of the world.